The news hit like a thunderclap on a clear day. Walmart, a titan of American retail, was shuttering facilities. Not just one or two, but a significant number. The reason knew crippling tariffs. A trade war had arrived on Main Street. What did this mean for the millions who relied on Walmart for affordable goods? For the thousands who depended on it for their livelihoods? The air crackled with tension, a sense of disbelief, facility closures, supply chain disruptions, job losses looming large. Walmart, the behemoth, was now a casualty. The everyday low prices promise seemed threatened. International trade disputes were now sending shockwaves directly into American homes. The feeling was one of sudden vulnerability. The shock was palpable across the nation. From bustling cities to quiet rural towns, the news spread like wildfire. The American dream, for many, felt like it was being boarded up, one Walmart facility at a time. To understand this crisis, we must look at the tariffs themselves. These are not simply taxes, they are economic weapons. Imposed by the Trump administration, these new levies targeted a vast array of imported goods. The immediate effect was a dramatic escalation in the cost of doing business. Goods flowing into the United States from key trading partners suddenly became much more expensive. This wasn't a gentle nudge, it was a forceful shove, disrupting decades of established global supply chains. The tariffs worked by making foreign products less competitive. A company importing electronics, for example, would now pay a hefty tax at the border. This cost inevitably had to go somewhere. It could be absorbed by the importer, squeezing their profits, or it could be passed directly to the American consumer, leading to higher prices on store shelves. The power to impose tariffs is immense, a lever that can reshape economies for better or for worse. The tariffs were not just an economic theory, they were a tangible force, reshaping the landscape of American retail. It was naive to think these tariffs would go unanswered. Global trade is a two-way street. When one nation imposes significant barriers, others inevitably respond. And respond they did. Country after country, stung by American tariffs, enacted their own retaliatory measures. American exports, from agricultural products to manufactured goods, suddenly faced new taxes in foreign markets. This wasn't just a trade dispute anymore. It was rapidly escalating into a full-blown economic conflict. The chain reaction was swift and brutal. American farmers saw their exports dwindle. Manufacturers found their goods priced out of contention. The world was not standing idly by, it was pushing back hard. And so, we returned to Walmart. The retail giant found itself in an impossible position. The tariffs on imported goods created a perfect storm. The cost of goods soared. The ability to maintain everyday low prices became a daily struggle. Suddenly the decision was made. Facilities had to close. These weren't just abstract buildings, they were hubs of employment. The job losses were immediate and devastating. Thousands of workers received pink slips. Their livelihoods vanished, not due to poor performance or lack of demand, but because of macroeconomic policies. The human cost of the trade war was no longer theoretical. It was real, personal, and painful. The Walmart closures are more than just a business story. They are a stark warning. They highlight the profound vulnerabilities within our interconnected global economy. The aggressive use of tariffs has unleashed a wave of instability. The future of US trade policy now hangs heavy with uncertainty. Will these protectionist measures continue? Will they escalate further? Or will there be a pivot towards de-escalation? The broader implications for the global economy are immense. A prolonged trade war risks fracturing the world into competing economic blocs. The delicate balance of international cooperation is threatened. The power dynamics are shifting, creating a more contentious and less predictable global stage. The hope is for clear-sighted leadership that can navigate these treacherous waters, but the reality is one of profound and unsettling uncertainty for all.